Hello and welcome everyone to Gold Asset of the Day for the 12th of May 2021, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So as we get towards the middle of the week here, what do you need to be aware of? Well, really following on from the week ahead commodity report, we continue to be a buyer of dips on the metals here. Just in fact, on Tuesday, we added again to our silver position, which now actually puts us at 8 positions on silver. All of those trades are in fact now in profit. Even the trade that we've added to on Tuesday quickly moved into profit. Later on in the session, silver was up 1% on the day. So far this month, over May, silver prices, they are up 7%. We've discussed with you previously that we want to continue to build into silver as we have more infrastructure spending coming, green energy policies, a big shift towards electric vehicles. The utilization of silver is going to increase from a demand point of view. And of course, we also have cycles which are favorable for the metals here as we transition into June and July. So we do continue to build into that position. We of course still have our exposure on gold as well. And we've really taken the opportunity over the last few days to bank into strength. So of course, last week we banked one of our positions on copper. We still keep another trade running. In fact, in total, those positions have delivered over 1,350 points profit. So of course, for every one lot that you'll be trading, that's going to be $13,500 of profit. For every 10 lots that you'll be trading, that's $135,000 of profit that you'll be benefiting from alongside ourselves and our members at the Gold and Silver Club. And that's only on copper. As I mentioned, we've got a number of positions on silver, and we continue to keep our exposure on platinum here as well. And really it's the case that we discussed with you previously that you want to look at major news items such as CPI data that we have coming up later this week. And we also have a number of Fed officials speaking later on in the week. Any volatility right now that does drive the metals lower, I would look at those as dips to buy in at lower prices. You definitely want to avoid FOMOing in right at the top of a move, but we've been very early to these trades, as you know, building positions right at the end of March into the beginning of April. And over the last month, this has enabled us to establish so far 8 positions on silver, but we are still a buyer on dips. But again, that's the major point, on dips. We're not just buying at the highest prices where we see silver trading at right now. We're capitalizing on these very quick sell-offs to the downside in order to top up our overall position to take advantage of much higher prices that we're looking at as we progress over this super cycle that we're seeing on commodities, where palladium prices, they broke out last week to all-time highs, hitting $3,000 per ounce. Copper prices, as you know, they broke out to all-time highs at the end of last week. We remain long on copper as well. We've seen a number of commodities, anywhere from lumber, which is up 500% in a year, to corn, which has broken out to 7-year highs, and energies, which are up over 250% in the last year. So right now, you definitely want to capitalize on the super cycle that we continue to move through. And we have major news items later on this week, which could be further catalysts for big moves that you definitely want to also maximize on as well. And again, this comes down to having market intelligence, data, statistics that can help you massively to get an edge, where you're utilizing a research-driven approach and you're not using outdated, delayed technical indicators that mean you keep panic selling out at the lows, or you end up buying in at the highs and just regularly getting chopped up and liquidated in the markets. You want to be utilizing a lot more information, research, stats, facts in the market. Be aware of the key drivers that really have a big impact on commodity prices. Layer that in with the seasonal cycles, the daily, the weekly, the monthly cycles in the market, capital flows, the major news items that will have the biggest impact on commodities. Understand macroeconomics and also the intermarket correlations, the ratios in the market, and of course what the hedge funds, money managers, banks and institutions are doing. That will help you massively to get an edge. So with that, if you would like to join our community of successful traders, learn the research-driven approach to the market, and join our professional mentorship program, there is an opportunity for you to do so. Just make sure you click in the link below today's report in order to make an application to become a member of the Gold and Silver Club.